Hey guys, welcome back. As always, my name is Leyzar, and today I am completely out of ideas, completely out of inspiration, and I'm not gonna be blaming the game and asking for more content. I'm just gonna be making a fashion frame vid, so this will be part 3 or part 4 of the fashion frame vid. Now, we're gonna be starting off with this beauty, this hunka mama right here, Hildryn, and this will be LGV Hildryn. Now, she's a fantastic frame. If you have not played Hildryn, you gotta try her. She can be outright immortal if you care about stuff like that, with the right build, of course. Now, the primary color might seem like it's black. It's not black, it's a super dark orange. You see this one from the classic or classic saturated pack. It doesn't really matter which of the two. Now, if you go for a super dark orange or a super dark green or red, in the right lighting, you're gonna be seeing the difference between black and that super dark color. So I recommend you give this one a try. For secondary color, we got white. This is classic white. It's the same white as this one, you see? So you don't need fancy color palettes or anything like that. Classic saturated or classic will do just fine. The tertiary color is a super dark red. Now keep in mind that these tertiary bits on Hildryn are the ones that are a little bit subdued. So you can go for white, you can go for black. I went for red in combination with the accent color, which is a bit more brighter red. You see that? And I kind of got them to match just a little bit, and she came out fantastic. Take a look at that. She's just beautiful. For energy color, I'm still having trouble playing around with two-tone energy, but it does look cool on the thruster, so I just went for flat-out orange, so it makes like a fiery effect, you know, especially for the thruster, because come on, the thruster looks just absolutely fantastic. And that thruster, in fact, is a Ciandana, is the Surator Ciandana, and I believe this one is the one that came with the Hildryn pack, and it just looks stunning, man, on her. She just looks like this Iron Woman, super tough Hulk kind of thing, I want to say. And you probably noticed that the helmet is not exactly the stock helmet either. This is the optional helmet. You can go for the stock one. It looks cool as well, but I like the bangs on this one. You see that Predator feeling and all whatnot. As for attachments, something very, very simple. We got the Dargis Prime. If you don't have the Dargis Prime, the problem is like, if you get the Dargis Prime, you can make this Iron Man effect in the center. And I definitely love that. Straight shoulders, Magor guards on the legs because I wanted her to be super thick, ultra thick. As for a ephemera, you can go for something like the Shocking Step ephemera. I still love the Spore ephemera the most, but take a look at this. If you put on the Spore ephemera, she just goes like bursting with energy and all whatnot. I love this freaking ephemera. It's just, you know what? I'm just gonna be putting it on. Screw it. And that's it for Hildred number 1. Now Hildred number 2, this one is a bit... She's a bit more subdued. I don't normally run this color combination. We got some dark green with white, blue, and super light blue for the energy board. For some reason, it worked. It bloody worked, didn't it? And I think she came out quite nicely. So again, for a primary color, we got a dark green. Classic saturated pack. Again, nothing expensive here. Secondary white. Tertiary, the same dark green. As for the accents, we got a light-ish blue from the classic pack or the classic saturated pack. Here's the thing. Sometimes these colors are identical and sometimes they are not. So mix and match depending on your own preferences. It's also going to depend on what kind of a display you got. How do you like your colors? Maybe you like a bit more warmer colors. Maybe a bit more colder colors like blue, white, etc, etc. As for energy, again, I'm not playing with two-tone energy because I believe half the time it makes things worse, but there you go, I went for a super light blue, the classic energy color, if you will. For a Ciandana on this one, I tried the Teplo. I really love the Teplo. I think it looks fantastic on her, but the problem with the Teplo is that this one is tennogen, so you're gonna have to bust out that wallet to get yourself the Ciandana, but it works on a lot of frames like I will show you today, especially on Loki. I think it's worth the money, but that's just my 2 cents, of course. These are cosmetics at the end of the day and all whatnot. As for attachments, we got the Kuva shoulder plates. I love the left shoulder plate on the Kuva because it's so big, it's got that chain. The problem that chain is rubber. Why is the chain rubber? Why is the chain rubber? I don't get that. I honestly don't get that, but it still looks super cool. And the right shoulder is different, so it does have that asymmetry going on and all whatnot. Dargis Prime for the graves or for the feet. It gives her a bit of added thickness. The Lotus ephemera and the Magor chest guard on this one. So I always thought that the Magor chest guard looked like something like you would have on a backpack, right? Something big in the front, big in the back and all whatnot. But I think that is pretty much it for Hildryn. Now I have one more. Now this is an experiment. Please don't throw rocks at me. This is just an experiment. I'm just trying. This is not done. This is not done, but she looks so fabulous, boys. She looks so fabulous. Look at her. It's dark gray with orange, right? That was basically the base color, but I'm still playing around. I'm still not fully satisfied with this one, not by a long shot. But if you guys like it, this is the attachments. All right, we got Arca, Vetala, and more Arca. No ephemera just yet, but I guess we can go with Spore ephemera because it's beautiful. As for the Siandana, this is again one of the best Siandanas in the game. This is the Steel Dark Siandana. The two swords just look absolutely beautiful. But again, this is a work in progress. If you want to use this and kind of like work off of it, go right for it. And that's it for Hildryn. You see, I got free fashion frames for her because I love her so much. But next we're gonna go to Loki. I know that Loki is more of a love it or hate it situation, and I got only one fashion frame to show you. This is the one that I use most often, and he just looks amazing. Take a look at him. It's just so beautiful. I wanted to go with something a bit more subdued because again, I'm playing a cloak frame, right? I want to try and play into that whole mythos and all whatnot. So we got primary black, classic black, or you can use the fire pack. Again, I love this pack, it's fantastic. The secondary color is going to be also from the fire pack, a bit of a grayish color. I didn't want to go for full white because I think it kind of breaks, the contrast is a bit too much, but a dark gray really goes nicely. We got on the tertiary color, we got pure white because again, there's only a few of them. Let me show you, see? The tertiary on Loki are only a few of them, so you can go for something like white. Accents are black. Nothing special here. Again, I think I go something bright on this. It just makes him look like some kind of a flag, and I really don't like that. For energy though, we went for something super bright and in your face. And this time we went for a super bright red, almost orange red. And this one, I don't even know what color pack. Halloween color pack, but of course you can use something like classic saturated red instead. Can you see the difference? Now for attachments, we got the Hulta from top to bottom. The Hulta is part of his premium pack, okay? This is the premium skin for Loki, and I believe it's called the Knave skin. You get a helmet as well, which is absolutely beautiful. But normally, I like to use the Loki Prime helmet, the one that you see here. The Knave looks good, but I don't know. He just gives off the impression of this hammerhead shark. I just don't like that, so I'm gonna be using the Loki Prime helmet for attachments. Again, all of the Hulta. Again, I think it's worth the plat if you can get your hands on this one. And of course, we're gonna go with Shocking Step ephemera or Spore ephemera, whatever ephemera you guys prefer. But on Loki, I don't want to make him look like he's bursting with energy and all whatnot. For the Siandana, the same Teplo that we talked about earlier. Again, I think this one is definitely worth the money. And take a look how beautiful that red shines on the bottom of the Teplo. It's just nice. It's just like super nice. Now for a regalia, here's the thing. For the front sigil, I use the Unity sigil. Now these sigils have this glow to them. These sigils are found from Conclave. Okay, you do. Okay, I know you don't like Conclave, but do a little bit of Conclave. You can get a lot of cool cosmetics, including the Celestia Siandana, which is absolutely beautiful. And sigils like this, so you can put them behind the chest plate like this and make him have this glowy effect, like there's something powerful underneath, bursting with energy and stuff like that. What? And I think that's pretty much it for Loki. For sigils, we got clan emblems, the LGV clan, of course. By the way, we're recruiting. Look for Sober667 in game. That is Sober667. Talk to him. Front and back sigils. The back sigil, I don't think I put anything. Oh yeah, I put something, but I only used it just so I can get a bit more standing with this faction over here. That's it for Loki. I love him. Honestly, I use him all the time. But I know you guys love Ivara more. Or at least some of you guys. Next, we're gonna go to Mesa. And she will be... I think she'll be our final one for today. I got two-ish fashion frames which I want to show you. First off, we'll start off with Mesa Prime. The one that I use most often, of course, is gonna be LGV Mesa. And we got the classic white, black, and red. Nothing special here. We go with the primary color for a dark red. You don't want to go with something too bright because this is shiny on Mesa, okay, with this specific skin, because this is the Presidio skin. With the helmet is the Falcon Helmet, and this one is tennogen. Again, I'm sorry, but it's the only helmet I like on Mesa. I mean, look at this. This is like a demon helmet. I don't have a problem with this helmet, but it looks like it has a chicken neck. You see that? The chicken neck? It's not alright. This looks like a bull. Like some kind of bull or some kind of dinosaur. The Presidio helmet itself is not bad, but I think they could have done better on it. The standard one looks like she's got an eye patch. And the Prime one, I think they overdid it with the whole cowboy hat thing, so I usually go for the Falcon Helmet. I think this one makes her look the best. Now, back to the colors, right? So we got the primary red. The secondary color, you can pretty much go for whatever. For white, I left it as is because the standard color is a very light gray on Mesa, so you can go for something like that. The tertiary color, pure black, nothing special there. The accent color is gonna be white. As for the energy color, we just went for flat out red, and this is my favorite red out of this specific color pack. And as you can see, she came out pretty nice. For attachments, I worked a lot on these, and I'm still not fully happy with it, but here you go. Nothing on the chest. I mean, come on, seriously. Like I said before, you don't put anything on a lady's chest, and Hildred does not count. So no chest. We got the Dina shoulder plate. Okay, on the left shoulder, on this one, and on the right shoulder, what I did is went for Avia, because I believe the Avia highlights the clan emblem really, really well. Reveille Lagarde. Now you can get these by doing Conclave. Okay, they're super spiky, so if you're into edgelord things, there you go, super spiky. Or what you can do is also buy a mod plat. But if you do Conclave, there are two other versions of the Riv which aren't as spiky. They're a bit more subdued. Let me see if I can find them. I think I have them. I hope I have them. They're Riv something. Riv. Oh, there we go. Like Riv Min Guard Leg, alright? So if you don't like the spikiness, if you just like the overall shape of it, you can go for something like this. And these cannot be purchased with plat. These you gotta do Conclave and get your standing up. But the spiky ones, the ones that most people love, can be purchased with plat. Spore Ephemera, of course. As for a Siandana, this one is gonna be the Super... It's the one that comes with the... the Blood Queen. The Blood Queen, what's her name? Garuda, yeah, the one that comes with Garuda, this one. I think it looks fantastic on Mesa, especially if you couple it with Garuda's Noble stance, which is what I'm using on Mesa right now. Let me show you the stance. Here you go, Garuda Noble. And I think she just looks noble and all whatnot. I know that the stance is called Noble, but rarely does the Warframe actually look noble while using it. As for the Regalia, that thing on the chest you guys probably recognize by now. The front sigil is the community of 10. Okay, you make it into a little heart, you get it in the right position, and you get it to pounce like that. And she looks like she has the... It looks cool, what? I thought it looks cool. Maybe a little girly. Maybe a little girly. And that's it for my first fashion on Mesa. Next, we gotta go to my normal Mesa. This one is the Prime, because I haven't had time to actually import that fashion to the Prime version just yet. But this one is the one that I love the most. Check it out! Ta-da! Oh, come on. It looks cool, doesn't it? I don't normally make this color combination, so we got plenty of white, we got a dark gray, not a full black, and we got just a hint of pink. Right, this is pink or some... Yeah, it's pink. It's pink. Take a look how she came out. It's just gorgeous, man. I absolutely love her. So again, we got the Presidio skin with the Falcon Helmet, the Titania Noble animation, which I'm guessing at this point mostly everybody does have, or you can go for this animation as well, but the problem is the things clip through the buttocks and it doesn't really look all that well, so go for Titania Noble. So the colors, primary, this dark gray right here, white accents, again this pink right here. As for the energy color, you might think this is a blue, and it's not really a blue, it's a purplish blue, and it looks really cool. I mean, the best way to understand the color is to look at the little lotus flowers falling down. I think it's just beautiful, so you can go for something like this. Again, same energy across the board. For attachments, we got the Prisma Naberus, and that's it. Okay, on the shoulder plates, nothing on the legs, nothing on the chest. As for a Siandana, we got the Icario Siandana. This is the wing Siandana, and this one will cost you, I think, about... I don't know what's the price where you guys are at, but for me it was €6, okay? So for me it was €6. I think it's totally worth the money. It works on a lot of frames and it makes Mesa looks absolutely fantastic. I believe that's it, my friends. Hopefully you have enjoyed episode number 3 of my favorite fashion frames. As always, my name is Leyzar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And if you got any sorts of feedback for me, or if you would like to suggest any type of content, let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, my friends. Bye-bye.